Hey everyone, it's Carly and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the mammamiathon vlog. I actually last minute decided to do this. This readathon is starting September 1st to September 12th, so it's about like 2 weeks. So I feel like that's actually a good decent chunk of time to read. So I decided I'm going to be sharing with you my TBR. Today is August 30th, so it doesn't start just yet, but I just kind of wanted to discuss my reading choices and stuff like that. So they give you like a lot of information on like themes and people you can pick and stuff you can pick out of there to read. I'm like completely blanking on the actual name for these, but I have picked my 4 choices of books and themes, I guess you could say, to read. The first one is Money, Money, Money. It's read a book you did not buy at full price, and so I'm throwing this in for my September TBR anyway. So my first pick for that one is Lady Sophia's Lover by Lisa Kleypas. I was just talking about this in a reading vlog, and I was talking about it in my regular September TBR that goes up that you already will see before this video. But I have chosen this. It's a historical romance, and people have really hyped it up for the historical readathon, so I decided I'm going to read it now, and this will be for the Money, Money, Money one. Next one is Lay All Your Love on Me, which is a book you'll think you'll love, and for that I chose Heartstopper Volume 3. I've had this on my shelf for so long now. It is just sitting there taunting me and yelling at me for not reading it already. If you guys didn't know, I already love the 2 volumes that have already come out. This series means a lot to me, and I just think I'm just really intimidated with this because I kind of have to like mentally prepare myself to sit down and be able to read this book, because I've heard that it's really heartbreaking and a lot of things happen that are like a lot, I guess you could say, and so I'm kind of really nervous for this, but I know I'll love it because I have given the other 2 volumes 5 stars, so I just gotta read it. I'm filming a video right now, hold on. Next one is Dancing Queen, which is read a popular or hyped book, and for this I have chosen White Fragility, I'm so sorry if I just said that wrong, and that I'm going to be listening to that on audio. Those 2, Heartstopper, I'm going to be reading this physically, and then this one I'm listening to on audio. And then, so for White Fragility, I'm getting this off Audible, and I decided to finally pick this up because I feel like I need to finally read these books because they've been so talked about. Like the anti-racist one, I'm totally forgetting the name right now, and I'm so sorry, but I will link them down below in the description box because they're really eye-opening and really good for people to be reading right now, especially with all the chaos that's been happening in the world right now. It is insane, and it's really important to educate yourselves, and I for one am okay with that. I'm so open to being educated more on the topic of Black Lives Matter and just more of the things that they face that, you know, white people don't face on a daily basis like they do. So that being said, I'm going to be reading that as my 3rd choice. Next one is, okay, this is probably French, and I took French, so I feel like I should know how to say this, but it is, or it could be Spanish, I don't know. Les Vues, sorry French teacher, sorry Madame Trinesky. So for this one is read whatever book you want. So for this, I decided to pick The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang because I have heard so many people talking about this, especially from Noelle, because I love Noelle's videos. I've literally been like binge watching them, and she has not stopped talking about The Kiss Quotient, and I've had it on my radar for a little while, but it didn't really sound like my cup of tea per se. So I decided to finally just pick it up and try it out because it sounds like it's really good, and it has really good diversity rep in it too, so I need to like spread my horizons a little bit more with books and stuff like that, which I told myself I would do this year, and so I'm doing that. So I'm really excited to read these books. I hope this goes well. I will be reading The Kiss Quotient, Jesus, that's like a tongue twister, on audio because it's just like a faster way for me to be able to get all my books done, and because I am working a lot more now, I won't be able to physically read a lot of these books. So I'm just really excited to read these books because there's so much different books. They're different books that I wouldn't usually pick up unless there's like a readathon happening, and I haven't participated in any readathons in such a long time, so I'm really excited to be participating in this one because I do love Mamma Mia. I remember when I first watched Mamma Mia, I watched the first and the second one with my friend, and we just like binge watched them in one go, and I really love them, and I would love to get a physical copy of that book sometime, or that movie sometime, so that'd be great. But yes, enough rambling. That is my TBR for this readathon, and I am excited to be filming this for the next 2 weeks. This is gonna be such a long video because I talk too fucking much. Hey guys, so today is day 1 of the Mamma Mia readathon, and so I kind of wanted to come on here and discuss my reads for today. I did finish a book, in fact, today, and I am so excited for this book because it was so fucking good. Oh my god. Okay, so let me just jump in. So the first book that I tried to read was Lady Sophia's Lover by Lisa Kleypas, and I said her name wrong like throughout every video I've made with this book. So I listened to it on audio, and it was just, it was just slow pacing, and the world felt weird, and the characters were just weird, and I just didn't really care for them. I literally was trying to listen to it, and I just kept losing it because I was just not interested in it. So I was just kind of really disappointed, because this is my second Lisa Kleypas book that I've been trying to read and try to get into. I didn't like Suddenly You, and then I tried to read this and I DNF it. So it's just like, I don't know if Lisa Kleypas' writing is for me or not, but I feel like I haven't read enough books to make that decision yet. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I think I might fill in another book for this slot, because I feel like that's already such a cheap way to start off the readathon, so I kind of want to find maybe another book or another Lisa Kleypas book. I don't really know. But as for the book that I did finish today, oh my god, I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I love it. I'm already planning on getting a tattoo related to this book because it was just that amazing, okay? So the book that I'm talking about is All the Ugly and Wonderful Things by Brent Greenwood. Oh my god, I can't. This book literally was so fucking amazing. I'm so surprised at how much I love this, how much it gripped me. The minute I turned the audiobook on, I was just pulled into that world. It was insane how fast I transported. I remember I was at work. I was literally on autopilot the last 4 hours of my shift because I was listening to this audiobook, and it just gripped me and pulled me in, took me out of reality while working in reality. It was so crazy. Books rarely drag me in like that and just grip me and keep me there the entire time. It's really rare, and the books that do that, they do become like my favorite books and are 5 out of 5 stars and all that. But oh my gosh, definitely go into this blind when you read this. I went into it only knowing like the back synopsis. It's nothing like that. It's so crazy. I want to talk about it so badly, but I will talk more about my thoughts and it on my September wrap up, because you guys know I'm going to be ranting and raving about it, because I just know I'm not going to forget this book. It's definitely going to sit with me for a long time. It was very heavy, so just knowing it is a trigger warning for like suicide, depression, and drugs. If you have like, I don't know if you're really like sensitive to drugs and drug topics that relate in books, because this book is very heavy on all of those. And also for, I won't want to say non-consensual sex, but non-consensual stuff, also big age gap, which the big age gap as in being like a minor and an adult. So just big warnings for that. I personally, I don't want to say I wasn't like bothered by it, because yeah, it was a little weird, but you just grow to love these characters. And I don't want to say it's like okay, but like how it was written in the book and the ending just kind of, it brought it all together. And like it was such an amazing, gripping book that I can't explain it enough. I just know to go fucking read this. If you take anything from this video, just read this book. Amazing. Love it. So, now that I'm done ranting about that, I have 2 more books on this TBR. Actually, let me grab my TBR. So here is my TBR. It's very ugly. Don't look at it. So the next books that I have to read are Heartstopper Volume 3, White Fragility, and The Kiss Quotient. So I think out of these, the one that's kind of like really grasping me right now is The Kiss Quotient, and I can listen to that on audio as well. Most likely going to be listening to all these books on audio, so if you don't like that, I'm really sorry, but that's just kind of how I get my reading done. I work a full-time job, so I can't really do physically reading when I'm at work a good majority of the day. So, but I do have some books like later in the month that I am going to be physically reading. Like obviously Heartstopper Volume 3, you're not listening now on audio. I will physically be reading that one. So there's that. But as for White Fragility and The Kiss Quotient, I'll be listening to those on audio just because I can easily access them. I don't have those physically. I think I'm definitely going to be starting in on The Kiss Quotient next tomorrow for my audio pick book, because I just want like a good gripping like romance. Noelle has talked highly about this book, so I want to take on her recommendation for this because it just sounds like a really good book, and I wanted to pick it up for a while now and I never did, because I didn't know if I was going to be interested in it. So, because I didn't know about the topics, and they related to math, and I'm like, math, ew, no, bye. So, yeah, but yeah, I'm going to be starting in on that one tomorrow, and it should be a great time. So I will update you guys more on that tomorrow. I'm going to stop talking your ears off. This is day 1. I had a really successful first time doing this, and first day. First jump into September, I'm going to go decorate my bookshelves. I totally forgot I wanted to do that. Decorate my bookshelves for fall, and I'll definitely be filming that because love it. Fall's here. So yes, I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys later. of a reading update right now because it is September 3rd as you're seeing this, and I didn't update you guys yesterday, and I've read 2 books since then. So the books that I completed were straight from my TBR. So the first one I'm going to talk about is The Kiss Quotient, and I love this. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was really cute, and at first I wasn't really enjoying it because of our main character Stella, because she is autistic, and so there is more autistic tendencies in there, and I didn't like it just because it kind of reminded me too much of myself, I guess, because I found myself like relating to her because I have ADHD, so like I also have like sort of on the spectrum for like autism, so I have like some autistic tendencies. If that makes any sense, it probably really doesn't, I'm really sorry, but I just found myself really relating to her, and I found the romance really cute. I love the trope of him being like a male escort and her not really being super confident in her way of having sex and all that kind of stuff, and then, you know, the two just being an unlikely pair. It was really cute and I really enjoyed it, so I gave that 5 out of 5 stars. And then today I finished The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Hume. Had this on my TBR for the longest time. Same with Everything by her. It was a 3 out of 5 stars, 2.5/3 out of 5 stars. I didn't really care for it. It was really boring. Went into it thinking it was gonna be like some basic contemporary romance where they just happen to meet. However, I did really enjoy the diversity in there. I enjoyed the diversity, and I really also enjoyed the aspect of the trope and stuff like that, of them like meeting because of the universe, and they like fall in love in like a day, which is really insta-lovey for me, so that's another reason why I didn't like it, because it was very insta-lovey. So it was really insta-lovey because they fell in love with not even in 24 hours because of the universe bringing them together and all this stuff, which I thought was a really cute trope, with the whole like the universe playing a factor in it and all that kind of stuff, and but it just kind of felt really lackluster, like there was just something missing from there, because I don't know, I like the characters and the family and how fleshed out it was. Same within The Kiss Quotient, because it was the exact same way in there. The families are really fleshed out, and so are the characters, and they all have like their own little parts. And I've read a lot of like books that have like a good family aspect to it, family dynamic, and good diversity also as well. Different like reps and illnesses and disabilities and all that kind of stuff, which is really cool because I've never really like sprung out to do that. And I feel like with the TBR jar, it's been easier to do that because it's making you pick up books that you wouldn't typically pick up. And so I've been really happy with the books that I've been reading recently, and I've been able to read them all within a day, because at work I still listen to audiobooks. We all know this already. But I've been able to listen to these all in audio, and I have been really enjoying my time. So I have 2 more books in my TBR. I think I only have 2 more books, which is really crazy because it's only the 3rd of September, and I've finished 3 books so far in September. So the next 2 books that I have yet to read are White Fragility, which I'm going to listen to that in audio as well, and then physically read Heartstopper Volume 3. I did, however, start physically reading Gimme Everything You Got the other night, and so far it's actually kind of really funny. It's pretty comical, and it's basically about this girl who never had much sexual experience. She's like a young 17-year-old girl, and they get like a new soccer coach, and basically every girl in the school is like head over heels for him because he's really attractive and all this kind of stuff. And I'm only about like 50 so pages in, so I really haven't read too much more. But really cute so far and really funny, and I already did start tabbing it, but my camera's flashing at me because it's dying, so I'm going to sign off. I will talk to you guys tomorrow with hopefully some more updates. Hey guys, happy Friday! So I gave some brief updates during the week about what I've been reading, but I feel like none of them made sense, so I'm not too sure if that'll be in this vlog or not. But basically I read 4 books this week, which is pretty insane for me. But because I can sit and listen to audiobooks all day at work, so I literally can finish a, let's say 11-hour audiobook within a day. So yeah, that's a big flex right there for you. I did actually finish another book today, and this one was not on my TBR, but I decided to just read it anyway because it just makes sense. So for that, I read, wow, I am forgetting the title of this book. Basically, it's the 2nd book in the Kiss Quotient series, so I'll slap it right here. But I finished it today. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. Didn't like it as much as the actual Kiss Quotient, which this also had more autism rep, which I loved, and I find it really educational for me because of like, I don't really typically read books with like autistic characters in them, so I found it like really cool. And I don't typically read books with like Vietnamese characters or like Korean characters, so like I've done so much of that this week, and it's been like really like eye-opening and really like fascinating for me because I'm not just reading your standard white people book, you know, with white characters and all that kind of stuff. So it's like really good for me to like step out of my comfort zone and to like, be like reading these and like learning more about different cultures and stuff like that. So I did like it. I did like this series for that purpose. But the characters in this I just didn't really vibe with as much as I did with Michael, and I want to say Stella, that was her name. But yeah, I didn't really vibe with Kai and what's her name? Esme. I want to say it's Esme. Esmeralda. So I didn't really vibe with him as much. Kai kind of got on my nerves a little bit. I do know he is autistic in the book, and so a lot of the way he acted was because of his autism and stuff like that, and because of the tragedy that he faced. We meet in the beginning of the book. It just, I don't know, he kind of got a little bit on my nerves just because of how hard-headed he was, just like with a certain topic in the book, which kind of is towards like the very ending of the book, like an hour or two before it ends. And like, I feel bad for like hating on him because I was really excited to like meet his character because we got to hear a little bit about him in the first book, which I really liked. And so I was really excited, and I saw that this was another autistic prep book, so I was like, cool, let me read this too, because obviously it's in the book series, and I want to read this entire series, which we have to wait for Kwan's book, which is book number 3, and it comes out next fucking year, and I can't wait, because I love Kwan as a character. He's just so entertaining, and I'm just really curious to see what they're going to do with him as a character, and what his like romance is going to be and stuff like that, because this is super cute. I really enjoyed it. But yes, obviously Michael and Stella were my favorites. I love them, and I literally want to reread the Quiz Quotient right now, and I just finished it yesterday. I already want to reread it, but I'm definitely going to get a physical copy of it this weekend because it's a 3-day weekend, Labor Day, so I have off of work, so I definitely want to get like a physical copy at my bookstore if I can, and I want to tab that bitch up, like, once I reread it at some point. But yeah, that's just kind of like my reading update. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and that's really it. I had a really good reading week wise. Like, I gave a good couple books 5 out of 5 stars, and yeah, I can't really complain. But right here we have a little bit of a eBay book haul, so I'm gonna unpackage them because I have gone crazy on eBay with this last week, just buying so many books, and it's really bad. So we're gonna unbox these bad boys and see what we got. So we got the first one on top. I don't remember what the person was that I ordered it from, so it's gonna be a surprise, and I'm really excited. And so this is our first book. I ordered a plethora of different books on eBay. I've ordered some historical romances. I've ordered a hard-hitting book, some like fantasy. So honestly, this is just going to be a surprise. Oh, yes. Okay, so I bought Judith McKnight's Kingdom of Dreams, and this is a really big version of the historical. So it kind of has like, I want to say smaller font because it's a different type of historical book. I thought it was going to be mass market, but it's not, but I don't really care. It's fine. I've heard about this, I want to say from Jess from Peace Love Books. I'm not too sure. Obviously, one of the historical romance readers in the book community was talking about it, and I was like, I need that. Abducted from her convent school, headstrong Scottish beauty Jennifer does not easily surrender to Royce Westmore, Duke of Claymore. Known as the Wolf, his very name strikes terror in the hearts of his enemies. But proud Jennifer will have nothing to do with the fierce English warrior who holds her captive. This handsome rogue who taunts her with his blazing arrogance. Boldly she challenges his will until the night he takes her to his powerful embrace and awakening in her irresistible hunger. And suddenly Jennifer finds herself ensnared in a bewildering web, a seductive, dangerous trap of pride, passion, loyalty, and overwhelming love. So basically it's like this guy, I guess he like kidnaps her, and she wants something to do with him, and I think he like wants to like be with her, and it's kind of like enemies to lover, or a little bit, just because like, she's not interested in him like that, and then she becomes interested in him. So I thought it sounded really fucking good. This is my this is my first Judith McKnight book, so I'm really excited to see if I like her writing or not, and then maybe I'll pick up some more of her books, because this is the only one by her that I was like really wanting to get, and I could only find it by itself, like a standalone on eBay, so I'm not really mad about that because I really wanted it. The next two right here from the same person, so I'm not sure if this is the 5 pounds of historical romances that I ordered, because I ordered some historical romance lots, and I specifically bought one that was like a 5 pound like historical romance lot, so I was like, okay, I don't know what's going to be in here, so it'll be a surprise. And this is obviously one of the lots because it came in 2 different packages, so I'm curious to see what they'll be. Alright, okay, so they did spine up. Okay, so the first one is Wicked Wyoming Nights by Lee Greenwood. I know nothing about this, but it's a really cute cover. It's a forbidden fantasy, so this sounds like it's going to be a fantasy historical. I'm not going to jump into the synopsis of that because we'll be here all day. The next one is Forbidden Love. Okay, so I think this was one that I bought, and it was just a bunch of 4 random historical romances. So this is Forbidden Love by Karen Robards. That's a really nice cover as well. There's no step backs for these, which suck. Next one is Raven by Nora Hess. Ooh. Oh, that is cute. So this one has a cute step back. So this is the cover, and then it has like flowers. It's really cute. I love this one. It's really cute. So I don't know what these are about, so I'll have to read into this later. And the last one in this package is Wildflower by Donna Steffens. And that's what the cover looks like as well. Really cute. I like her hair. It's really long and blonde. So now we're going to be jumping into this one. So, okay. So the first one on top is Kiss Me, Katie by Robin Lee Hatcher. Never heard of this author. Ooh, that's the step back stripped out. That's cool. But it has like these cool like little like edging on the side of that. The next one is Amber Flame by Hannah Howe. Okay, so I've heard of Hannah Howe, so that's the cool cover. And does it have a step back? No step back. These are all like library copies, which I'm not really picky about my copies. And then the last one, oh no, we have one more. This one is Wicked at Heart by Daniel Hammond, something like that. Step back? No. But, oh wait, did they sign it? No, I don't think so. But yeah, that one's pretty cool. And then our last one is Prime and Improper by Liz Ireland. And that's just what it looks like. And again, no step back, but yeah, so those were the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. So I think this was the 5 pounds of books, and I got 8 historicals in there, so that's actually a pretty good deal, I think. And I don't know any of these, never heard of any of these. I've never seen any of these anywhere on BookTube, so these will be pretty cool going into because different historical romance authors, and I've never read from them before, so it'll be a good like jump into like different authors and different historicals than my usual ones that I typically read. All that I have to update you guys on right now, the little book unboxing, talked about my books. I still have Heartstopper to read, volume 3, so I could probably physically read that this weekend. I am also still in the middle of Give Me Everything You Got, about 50 pages into that, and then I think my last audiobook is White Fragility, which I was going to start that today originally, but then I was like, I really want to read the second Kiss Quotient book, and so I just did that and knocked that out. It was actually really easy to read, really fast, and yeah, it was a good productive day. So I've read 4 books this month. I've literally read a book a day so far in September, which is fucking insane. I won't keep up with that because I'm probably not going to be reading a book a day this weekend, but I definitely will get some reading in this weekend. So yeah, that's all I have to say, and I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, happy Saturday. Let me turn my fan off. So I have a bit of a book haul. I went book shopping this morning. I meant to only go and get like 1 book, and then I went to 2 bookstores, and now I have a bunch of books to share with you guys. Totally put myself in a book buying ban, and then I just kind of went crazy. I'm just going to be sharing with you guys the books that I got, and I also got a book mail. I got some book mail, so I think this is also one of my eBay packages. There's a lot of books in here. I'm super excited. This actually might be the 5 pound of books. I think this is the 5 pound of historical romances, so we're going to jump right in. This is going to be really good. I'm going to start with these just because I want to open them. Dark back there. Let me turn some lights on. A little bit better. Ooh, okay, so I'm literally just going to pull out from the top. Okay, so, let's see. The first one on top is The Flame and the Flower by Kathleen E. Woodruss. So it looks like. Never seen this cover before. Cute. Next one, ooh, Julia Quinn, is The Secret Diaries of Miss Miranda Cheever by Julia Quinn, and it's a Read of the Month pick. Ooh, and we got a step back, and that's what the cover looks like. I actually kind of like that cover. It's pretty cool. Ooh, oh, ooh, ooh. I just saw so many good books. I saw Lisa Kleypas, I saw Julie Garwood, and then I saw Joanna Lindsay. Alright, so we have A Stranger in My Arms by Lisa Kleypas. I think I've heard about this one before. It kind of sounds familiar. I'm excited to try more Lisa Kleypas because I've already read 2 books, so one of them a fan of them. DNF the one. Next, Mine Until Midnight. I'm pretty sure I wanted this one. Mine Until Midnight by Lisa Kleypas. So exciting. And then we have The Secret by Julie Garwood. So this is technically my 3rd Julie Garwood. I got like a little novellas last time. And then the one that I've been wanting, even though I just bought it, is Joanna Lindsay, Keeper of the Heart. Like a cute little step back. I just bought this because I wasn't sure if I was going to get it. Then we got Once a Warrior by Karen Monk. Sorry, the sun just went out. That's what that looks like. And then we got, well, no, Lisa Kleypas, Devil in the Winter. Wait, I got Devil in Night. I think there's another one like that. That one's that one. Doesn't have any step back. And then we have 2 more left, so I'm just pulling out of the bag at this point. Then we have Silver Night by Jane Feather. That's a really cool picture. No step back. And then the last one is My True Love by Karen Rainey. And yes, let's count how many books we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books for £5. That's crazy. I just dropped one, so we're just gonna leave it. But this is a couple of the books that I got, minus one that fell on the floor. This is insane. I'm so excited. I have so many historicals that I need to read now. It's like piling up. Now that we got those finished, I'm super excited for those, and I'm going to be jumping into my bag of books. I also bought a new little tote there. It says Plant Mom on it. Super cute, really good quality. It was like $12.99. First one I have on the top here is a definitive list of worst nightmares by Crystal Sutherland. I can't read. So basically it's about this girl who her family's like really cursed with like bad things that happen to them, but she like doesn't have the curse, or she doesn't have a fear in anything, and so something bad happens and she meets this kid, and I guess she has like a row upon row, like one thing after another of bad things that happen to her. So this one sounded pretty cool. Next one from a recommendation from, I'm pretty sure from Jess, is When No One Is Watching by Alyssa Cole. I actually bought this like full price there, but I heard it was really good, and I think she usually writes romance, so this should be interesting because this is a thriller. Don't really know what it's about, but I think it has to do with like creepy neighbors. Next book is the whole reason that I went to the bookstore, was to find this copy. The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. This is a book of the month one, sadly, but I'm so excited to freaking have this because I've been wanting a physical copy of this after I read it. And the thing is that I'm like struggling right now. The thing is that I saw a paperback version of this there at the exact same bookstore, but it wasn't there this time, and they had this one, and I had to ask, and then she showed me where it was, and I was so excited because I was so worried they weren't gonna have it. But I finally have this. I want to tab it. I want to read it again, and I just want to tab it up. Like I'm surprised at how much I love this book. It just blew my mind. Next book we have is Dirty Rowdy Thing by Christina Lauren, and this is just a part of their Beautiful Bastard series, so I'm gonna eventually collect all of them once I eventually read the rest of them. I've only read the 2 in the series, but now I have it because I'm just gonna collect the series. So next book, okay, so I think I already have a copy of this book. I'm not 100% sure. It's somewhere on my bookshelves, but if not, I totally just gave myself a great book that I've been wanting to read, and that is The Coldest Girl in Town. The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black. Like, this is a nice ass big old hardback, like crazy, and it was only $7. Like, I'm sorry, but what? Next one I just kind of picked up because it looks pretty good. It is called Winter of Two Eisner something Fables Storybook Love. So this is like a graphic novel per se. I don't know what it's about, but it has to do with mundanes, I'm pretty sure. This reminded me of like not Supernatural, wow, the Cassandra Clare series, so I'm really excited to try this out. While we're on that topic of graphic novels, I found this one that I actually found that I put on my like TBR that I wanted to read, and that is Shade, The Changing Girl. So this one is volume 1, and usually they never have like the first volume, but this is a dope ass style. Like, can we just look at that for a second? Oh my god, I never looked in this, but this is so fucking dope. I'm excited to read this. This looks so awesome. I think, or almost, this is from my first one, or my last bookstore shop. This one I got is The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank, or Anne Frank's diary of when she was like up in the attic. I love Anne Frank. Like, I loved learning about her in school and like the whole Nazi concentration camp. Wow, words. So I picked this up because I had like a kind of like a flip picture one of her diary, but I kind of wanted like the actual like version of her diary, because I think there is like parts from her diary in here that she wrote, and there's also even pictures. I just realized that. That's pretty cool. So me and my friend both picked up a copy of this. First off, I only got 3 books, but I went a little bit better. They didn't have as much because I've been there like since they've opened up again, but I got a really nice condition 50% off of Tessa Dare, A Night to Surrender, and this is in the Spindle Cove series of Tessa Dare. I don't think I own this one yet, and it's a really nice floppy paper version, mass market, so I'm excited to have that. And then I saw they have like a spooky horror section, and right now I've been listening to Creepy Caffeine so much, like every day. It's like a scary podcast of like stories and stuff like that. I love it. So I picked up Odd and Chilling Encounters, True Stories of the Unknown by R.S. Russo. I've never heard anybody talk about this, but I just love good like mystery stories and just like sit in bed and read them. And like I have a few of these from another author that I used to like love because she includes pictures. Love it. And the last one that I was like, this looks familiar, I think I had this on my TBR, and I did. And it is Ask the Passengers by A.S. King. And I'm pretty sure this was like a Books and Lala recommendation. Like, I heard her talking about it, and I got it. I was like, okay, cool, got it. I was really surprised they had this there, but it's about like an airplane. and people, I honestly don't remember what it's about because I've had it on my TBR for such a long time, but I'm so excited to finally have it. It's signed. Oh, I didn't know it was signed. That is a fucking steal for $7. I'm so sorry. I am just gonna pass away now. I haven't done any reading today. I didn't pick up any other audiobooks since yesterday, but today's Saturday. It's currently like 4 o'clock. I've been out and busy and doing all stuff since like 9 o'clock this morning, and so maybe I'll do some reading. I'm kind of just in the mood to like chill and read. I got most of the stuff I needed to do done today, so I think I might read for a little bit. I don't know what I want to start. Like, I could read Heartstopper Volume 3. I'm kind of in the mood for that. Like, I might start that, and then I'll probably continue Give Me Everything You Got that I have on my shelf up there. And yeah, I don't know what else I actually have to read. I have to read White Fragility, obviously, but I'll do that like when I go to work on Tuesday because I'm off on Monday. So excited. So I can just spend this weekend reading, which I don't know what else I'm going to want to read after this because these are my last like physical books that I got to read. So maybe I can knock them out within the next couple hours. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to go chill on my back deck because it is beautiful out, and I'm going to go read, and I will talk to you all later. Hi guys, so it's been like an hour later and I'm back with an update. I just read Heartstopper Volume 3 by Alice Oseman. I love this. This was so cute. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars, obviously. I've given the entire series so far a 5 out of 5 stars. This is one of my favorite graphic novel series. If you don't know what it's about, which I'm really surprised if you don't, it's about these two guys named Nick and Charlie. I believe that Charlie is bi, and I think Nick is bi as well. They might both be bi. But it's basically like a coming out, like trying to find themselves, the sexuality, and finding their sexuality and being comfortable with it. And this one just like kind of touches a lot on more touchier subjects. So if you're going into Heartstopper Volume 3, just be aware there is triggers for self-harm, eating disorders, and homophobia. So just want to put that out there in case you guys are like triggered by that, which completely understandable because that stuff is just shitty and terrible and it's hard to deal with. And yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. And I also wanted to shout out my friend Molly, who is just my girlfriend. I love her so much, and she actually makes bookmarks, and I bought one specifically because she has an Evelyn Hugo one, and I was like, oh my god, I need that because Evelyn Hugo, the book, is like my favorite. I'm actually planning on rereading it soon because Noelle has a new book club called the Late Night Book Club, I'm pretty sure, so I'm going to be joining in on them this month, and they're reading Evelyn Hugo, so I'm going to be doing that again as well this month, is rereading it, because it's been like a good couple months since I've read it, and I loved it. It was like my favorite book of last year, one of them. But anyway, I got an Evelyn Hugo one, but I don't know where I put it. I like completely like lost it, but she gave me 2 other ones in there, and they just look like this, and there's cute little like words on there. I think they're like from other books, I'm not too sure, but I just wanted to shout her out. And then, oops, that's upside down, but they're really cute, and they're like, I don't know, I just can't even explain how amazing these are, and like just like the art and the time that went into these is just amazing. And I wish I could find the Evelyn Hugo one because that one was so pretty as well. So if you want to know, I will leave all of her links down below. Her YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter is Mind of Molly. And yeah, I just want to shout her out because I got these a little while back and I never talked about them in the vlog because I wasn't doing booktube when I got these. But yeah, I just want to talk about this and the book as well. So I think I'm actually just going to go chill for the rest of the night. I think me and my friends might go take a trip up to where my friend goes to college and take her home for the weekend. So that's going to be like a 2-hour drive, so that should be fun. But yeah, I think I'm just actually going to go lay in bed and watch, what is it called? Rocky Horror Picture Show, because I just got a DVD version of it. I'm so excited to watch it, so I'm going to go chill in bed for like the next 2 hours and just chill and watch that and just, you know, have a chill Saturday night. So yeah, I'll update you guys later. Hi guys. So I have not finished this vlog, and I don't know when I will, but I might be ending it here, not too sure. But yesterday was Sunday, so I didn't update you guys yesterday. I just had a chill day. It was Labor Day. No, yesterday was Monday. What am I talking about? I'll update you guys on Sunday. I really don't know what I've updated you guys on, but it's been a little while since I've talked to you. I did finish a book today. I went back to work today. It's Tuesday. I read, what's it called? Horror Store by Grady Hendrix. I might have, if that's what it's called, I'll put it up here. So it's like a 6-hour audiobook. I finished it today, and it was pretty disappointing. I'm gonna give it like a 2.5 stars, I think, out of 5 stars. So basically it's about like a horror store. It's like it's like an IKEA, but it's different. Has weird names. I feel like the names might be German. I'm not too sure. These employees, and they work at the store, and they notice that their store has been vandalized, and so they stay overnight one night, and just a whole bunch of chaos ensues, and it went in a direction that I didn't think it was going to go into, and it just kind of lost me after that because of what it turned into. And then the ending was pretty cool though. What happened, if you guys know, like the ending of how, like, I'm just gonna spoil it, so this is a spoiler for it. I liked how Basil, I fucking hate his name, first off. Let me just say that now. I hate it, because that's when I kept calling him Basil the entire time, and they kept saying Basil, and I'm just like, I wanted to fight them so bad, the audiobook narrator. I liked how him and Amy, like, worked the new place at the end just so they can go back in and save their friends. I thought that was pretty cool. And, at first I was like, why are y'all going back to work there? Like, you're psycho for that? You're crazy. And then we find out that they have a new place there, which again, just creepy vibes. When I was picturing this store, it was just really creepy. It definitely, oh, spoiler done, but it was really creepy, and it had like that good like creepy aspect to it, like the store itself. So I did like that, but then like the whole story and like the whole like history behind it just kind of like lost me. So anyway, that's what I read, and I have some more book packages. So I have some from Depop and also have some from eBay. So everything's been coming in today, which I'm really grateful for. So I got The Glass Menagerie by Tennessee Williams. I'm pretty positive I read this book. It's annotated. Why did I just forget the words? It's a little annotated, so that's pretty cool. I think I read this for my senior year or junior year in high school, so I thought it was pretty cool to pick it back up. I'm pretty sure this is the play, The Glass Menagerie, obviously. Might reread this again. I might just have it on my shelf just to have it on my shelf, just because I'm pretty sure I read that in high school. Oh, yes. Okay. So this is Saga Volume 3. I got this from eBay, and I'm so glad that whoa. Oh, okay. So I'm so glad I finally have this, because I had the last two sitting on my shelf, and this is like the only sci-fi, science fiction type of book that I'll read, I think, just because it's a graphic novel and it just kind of keeps my attention that way. It is very PG-13, or should I say PG-18? No, just shut up. Entertaining, and I actually really liked it. Boston from Boston Reads Books, like, was talking about it so much, like, back in the day, and, like, so I picked it up. But, yeah, I have Volume 3, and I'm trying to get the rest of them. eBay sells them for so cheap. Like, eBay has been, like, my new hotspot for books. And then the next one is also, ooh, I almost cut the book itself. That's great. Oh, thank God they covered it on the inside. Oh. Okay, so that's so cute. So this is from Love Witch Boutique. It says, DM me for your 15% off your next purchase. So that's pretty cool. Got a little card right there. So it says, thank you for supporting my small business. Please rate and review after you enjoyed your service. Alright, so now, I like how this is packaged up. It's actually really cute. Oh, wait, no, this is from Depop. Oh my gosh. So this is Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I've heard a lot of things about this, and I've always meant to pick it up, and I just never ended up doing so. It's a thriller. I don't really know what it's about right now, but when I first heard about it, I really liked the sound of it, so I picked it up. And then the last one, big old boy, is from eBay. Okay. Alright, we're in. Ooh, okay, they're all facing spine up. I don't like that. I don't like that. Alright, the first one we have is Lord of the Fair Island by Victoria Holt. And again, I don't know what any of these are about. I typically like look over the synopsis after I finish filming. But that's our first one. Next one is The Secret Lover by Julia London. Can't really see the book covers in their true color, I'm sorry, but never heard of Julia London or Victoria Holt. I know Nora Roberts. This one is Lawless by Nora Roberts. I don't typically pick up Nora Roberts books. I don't know why, because she has so many. I just never do. Ooh, I like this one. Next one is The Lady's Tutor. Is this about, like, a tutor and her falling in love? Because if so, I'm on board with that. This is by Robin Schoen. I don't know, but I really just like this cover. It's pretty cute. It doesn't have any step backs, but I like the cover for itself. It's cute. Next is You and No Other by Kathy Maxwell. I say Manuel, but no, it's Maxwell. Got a little dude on there. Looks like it might be a pirate romance. Interesting. Next is Captured Innocence by Susan Sizemore. Again, never heard of her. Next one is A Captain's Woman. So this must be a pirate romance as well. This is by Merlin Lovelace. Like that last name. Pretty cool. And we have The School for Heiresses. The School for Heiresses by Julia London, Renee Bernard, Sabrina Jeffries, and Liz Carlisle. So this has been a lot of people that wrote this book. I like that cover too. And the sound of it, The School for Heiresses, it sounds pretty cool. Might be a little different vibe than my usual like historicals that I read. And then we have Bride of a Scottish Warrior by Adrienne Basso. Pretty cool. So I'm guessing that's going to be like a Scottish romance. This one's interesting. This is Cheek to Cheek by Willa Hicks. Interesting cover. Then we have The Third Circle by Amanda Quick. Looks like something my grandmother would read. And then we have The Marquise Lends a Hand by Monique Ellis. This is a really old looking copy. It's pretty cool. And then our last one, sadly, is The Lady Traveler's Guide to Laurency with a Dashing Stranger by Victoria Alexander. So, pretty cool. I don't know any of those authors besides, like, Nora Roberts. It's really it. So, these should be some interesting, like, historical reads. I literally have so many on my shelf right now that I've actually made a TBR jar for all my historicals because I just have too many to, like, remember. So, I definitely want to start, like, picking them out monthly for my TBR, which at this point, I literally have finished, like, all my TBR books for September besides White Fragility, which I was going to start that today, but I wasn't in the right mindset. I was very tired this morning, so I didn't pick it up yet because I know it's about race, and so I want to be more alert and awake to take that in because it's very educational, and so I just wanted to be in the right mindset for it when I read it, so I might start that tomorrow because I'm pretty sure it's a pretty short audiobook, probably like 6 hours or something like that. So I'll be able to finish that tomorrow, and then I pretty much have finished my TBR besides Give Me Everything You Got, which I don't know if I'm going to end up finishing that or DNFing it. I just not have picked it up. I haven't picked it up since that other day, and I'm really bad at physically reading right now, so audiobooks are just my best friend, which we know by this entire vlog. But yeah, that's all I really have to update you guys on. I think I actually am going to end this vlog here so I can have this uploaded for at least maybe Thursday. So yeah, I started back to school today. I am doing online work now, so I'm going to have a lot less time to be doing a bunch of things for YouTube again, but I'm going to be trying to make it work, especially because after work I can do stuff, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this is just a very chill sit-down video of me just talking throughout the vlog, so if you like those kind of videos, like those type of vlog styles, let me know, or if you want more like interactive ones, like where I show you more things instead of me just sitting down talking, unless you like those, just let me know down below in the comments what you like guys want to see vlog-wise. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a big like, subscribe down below, join the family, and I will see you on my next video. Bye guys.